Hello, 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 hello. How are we all? We all good? You good? I'm good, I think. Right, part 33. I'm pretty sure this is meant to be. Last one was 32, so 33. Part 33 is where we finally 100% the endurance section, because we're going to be tackling the 2 hours of Rome today. Typical opponents include your average road cars, so I don't need to enter anything particularly competitive. Like something like better than their cars at least, but nothing like insane. Because ultimately, do what? Actually, we won it, so why don't we use it? We're going to run a Jag. I have a good point in that I don't know what tyres it's on. It's on racing mediums, that'll probably do. For the sake of the race it'll probably do, because like these guys are... Right, as you can see, we've done everything else. It's just the 2 hours passage to the Colosseum. But if we preview the race, as you will see, we have absolute scrub lords for opponents. As you do. Got a Clio. I feel like the XJ220 will be enough, but these cars aren't great. A bit heavy, but like I can't see them setting the world on fire, so here we go. We got an XJ220 against what I assume is a BMW. Oh no, we got no BMW here. We got an S4. We got a Titty instead. Yeah, I think we'll be. I think we'll be fine. Just gonna shove me into that gap. Okay. There you go. And now we should be able to just run away into the distance. Of course, there is no lap limit for this race. It is a 2 hour time. It's like preparing for a tour. Oh boy, here we go then. Oh, how are you guys today? If anyone's here, let me know. Oh. Brakes non-existent. Grips non-existent. Don't think we want to be sliding the car. Ultimately, what we're looking to do is put a big enough gap on the AI car so we can keep him staying ahead of them. Of course, the XJ220 road car doesn't usually run in races, so looks all pretty standard to me. Boy, okay then. car does not turn, does not stop, weighs a fair bit. So yeah, this is going to be okay. But like I said, I've got 2 hours of this, so I'm in no rush to complete the lap. I'm just in a rush to stay ahead of the opponent first. Depends on how long that Clio can go for. Now, if it's on the tyres I think it's on, it should be about 9 laps. But I could, well, truly be wrong. So I guess we will just have to wait and see. No real rush to finish this race. Because, the ideal situation is that on the 2 hour mark you cross the line, so you don't have to run any more laps. We are putting on the Clio at the very end. So. Just as tough. It's glorious on. Oh yeah. Oi, oi. Lap 5. And we're not even 10 minutes on. But we are a good distance now ahead of that Clio. There's a small relief on my. I was hoping for any car to not be in the racing Clio. As you can probably tell by this game, there's not many cars that can decipher from that sort of, like that slower side of car selection that this game has because of how few cars there actually are in this game. So it's had to try its best, but ultimately AI just get given the car and they drive it. No, right, Toto. So it could be worse. See how many miles we're going to run on this platform. Every 7 laps or so. Looks how it's gonna be. Oh boy. Yeah, tires. So we're pitting every 10 minutes, which means I've got to make 12 minutes. Great. Wow. Yes, best pit entry ever. I think we're the first one to pit. Looking at this. It's a nice driving run. Okay, so the handling problems are kind of warranted. This car really relies on braking and turning together. Oi, oi, oi. the Alpha's actually the slowest car on the track. Okay. I feel like that TT could overtake the Coupe. It just hasn't. Oh, TT's 100% less than the Coupe. Let's restore balance. Ah, my car's like stuck in the wall. I do think that Audi TT is quicker than Coupe. I don't think it is by much. They were stuck together, so I'm assuming there's a level of truth that's deep. Watch me now be completely wrong with the Coupe just limits the TT. Nah, I was doing that though. I think it's because this car's so long. I was able to set a clean lap with overall. Woo! That's happening. Let's go. There's the S4. Well, I could fall asleep at this chair. I mean, I don't want to, like. But I could. Whew. So, we're actually a sixth of the race in already. That's kind of crazy. Oh. Nice tyres. Car's not doing particularly hard in the performance. It's good enough for this race. I don't really have much to say, there's not much going on, so. 1:42 ahead to be clear. Six good. Go inside. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Corner. Woo. Yeah, this has been a decent prize car for us so far. And like I said, I'm in no rush to really finish this race because of the fact it's time limited, not a lap limited. So, but looking at the lap times, I predict 75 laps? No. So there's 120 minutes. Oh, 90 seconds out. Well, don't know how to work. Not in my head anyway. I'm too tired for that. 90 divided by... Can't do math. Not in my head right now. So you got 60 seconds in a minute. Then there's 60 minutes in an hour. Hey Paulie! Welcome in. My eyes are a little bit dead today. We're finishing off the last endurance race for about quarter of the way in. Coming up to now. So in fact let's just do 19 times 4. So well 20 times 4 is 80, take away 4. But yeah, so it is about 75 laps then the game is expecting us to do. I think 76 laps. Ugh. I'll try to do some maths about how many laps we're going to do in the 2 hours. Because obviously we're not in a fast car, at least fast enough compared to the AI, but this is time limited, not lap limited. So that's what I'm doing, getting a car that's not particularly quick. Bit more of an easy mode. Around the corner, itchy eye. Oh, it's very powerful. Is the car. Sick corner. I think he did 96. I think the most I ever did was like over 100 laps. If you were good enough, keep it that consistent. But this car's also on the racing mediums. I haven't changed this car since how we won it. Part of me is also quite tempted to maybe at some point mid-race go grab some snacks. So I've ran out in my flat. Oh, 100%. Like that's not even a competition. This is 100% best. The new Rome. But yeah, I like some of the older track designs on this game. Some newer track revisions I'm not too keen on. Still wish we had Rome Night back. Also, I apologise if I fall asleep on my sofa. Can't lie. Quattro's in the pit. So if you're wondering, the opponents are the 156, the Clio 16B, the Coupe Turbo, the Tiddy, and the S4. This car does not really do corners. Oh. Yeah, I can't lie, there's a very high likelihood of falling asleep till. That's how tired I am. Thinking of work. No, I'm probably going to end up falling asleep on my sofa. I think my brain's conked out. Can't lie. And I have no energy drinks here. I might go and make a cup of coffee. Try and alert myself. Oh. Yeah, might make a coffee. We'll see. What have you been up to then, Paulie? Anything fun? Might also go get the fan. S4s. Oh. There's the Alpha. Oh. Yeah, my vision's going in and out. Right, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to let the AI drive for a little bit, because my brain, if I'm going to stay awake for this, I need to get a drink, and I have to go get something that's going to alert my brain for a little while, and whilst I'm out, I might as well get some snacks. Now, I'm not going to be too long. I am probably going to be, because the shop's like not even 2 minutes from me, so I might go to the store, grab some stuff, and then come back to try and keep myself awake, because it's starting to hit a little bit. XJ220 moment. Hello Top Hat, how are you? Welcome in. Yep, XJ220 do be lap prone, because God knows this is a time limited event, not a lap limited. So that's why there's no lap counter. Well, there is. We're on lap 26. We completed 25. We're pitting every 7 laps, so car's great. It's beating the Clio in second. It's a tad overkill, but what can you do? Such time. Oh, speaking of the Clio, driver swapping coming. I know, right? Yeah, I'm gonna quickly run to the store, I'm going to quickly run to the store. It's like I said, it's like not even 2 minutes from me. I should be back within 5, so we'll do a race if I can get back before lap 30 is completed. We'll do that. So give me a few seconds, guys. I'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. I'm gonna set the AI to He doesn't drive particularly well, but neither am I. So what is it? Lap 30, I said. End of lap 30. I'm racing this damn Jag. I'll be right back, guys. If anyone asks, you know where I've gone. So give me a couple. have sustenance, I have things, but I am back. Well, thank you for letting me know you fitted end lap 28. That is pretty much what the strategy is going to be. Right. I got this. I hope that does something. And some Reese's. I also got a bag of snack bags for well, I'll just show you. So we got some Reese's. Got one of these because coffee and some snack bags. We still did it before lap 30 though, so I win. Fuck you, Jake. I'm gonna go pop these in the fridge, otherwise they're gonna melt. So I'll be right back again, but I'll be in the flat this time. Whew. Right. I'll drive again in a minute, but hopefully espresso's good coffee, right? I mean, I don't mind Starbucks. I prefer cold coffee to hot coffee, but I can't make a cold coffee in flat. I don't have the means to. Oh, that exercise is that wake me up a little bit though. Oh. Right. Do a little bit of driving. The 27-1 was me, like millions of laps ago. Maybe I just needed to run laps of the block outside and come back. It's woken me up a little bit, although this car still handles my ass. I cannot lie. Whew. Let's see if we can't do a decent car that doesn't involve hitting the walls. So turn 1's the biggest issue. I have been the AI wasn't pushing particularly hard. Oh well. Is this Mirage playing? Probably. It sounds like Mirage. What was it? 26.2 I did. What have I done? 25.4. I guess I'll take that. Not bad for someone who's falling asleep on the sofa. Top Hat knows why I'm falling asleep on the sofa. Well, I'm falling asleep on my sofa. I also think we can be a lot easier on the tyres than the AI. Well, I think we can take these out. Okay. Or maybe I'm just delusional. Debating how far you can take your tyres with pressure with 6 or 3 is undeniable. pretty smooth drive to me so far. Did 142 kilometers on this car. There we go. There's the S4. Woo! All the AI are quite much up. Apart from the clear. 24, 24.9. I don't think I drove anything that much better. Probably gonna be pit. Pit at lap 28. 35, wasn't it? Looks like we're scheduled to pit there again. It's a titty! It's the green titty. By the way, guys, which car would you say is faster, the Coupe Turbo or the TT? Let me know. Like I said, I think I know what game we're doing after we complete this playthrough, and it'll probably be Most Wanted. Now, the funny thing about Most Wanted is we've already done part 1. We've already completed part 1 of Most Wanted. I did that on stream not too long ago, if you want to watch it. But part 2 I will be starting strictly after this. Yeah, my tyres are falling off the cliff and on. Gonna eat a Reese's. By the way, 99p for 2 cups. Like, this orange bastard here cost me £1 for 2. For 2! You know my dream game. See at this point. I know, and I've got you covered. I've got you covered. I have 3 of them. 2 of them were thanks to you, and 1 I bought with my PS3. But yeah, I was looking at my stream stuff, like, I was looking at all the games today, and so I was like, what do I feel like playing today? And I honestly just thought, I actually realised I don't actually have anything that I think people would actually want to watch. And I was just like, oh okay, I'll just pick up the Gran Turismo 3. And then initially I was like, I'll do some Ridge Racer 6. And then I put it in my console. And I didn't turn the Xbox on, and I was just like, fuck it, we'll do Gran Turismo 3. We'll get the endurance racing out the way at the very least, because I don't think today's stream will be particularly long. And a game like Ridge Racer, after the last time we played it on stream, it might as well be a playthrough at this point. So we're doing like 3 playthroughs in 1. Yeah, so I don't think I would have had pits on foot to pit. I don't think I'd have the patience for racing right now. GT3 it is, because it's pretty mind-numbing. I can't lie. My front left is dead. I forgot to pit. We've thrown the strategy off by a lap. Horrendous, I know. God, you can feel it in the lap times. You can see it in the lap times. I mean, part of me was like, your dream game was probably like a Barbie stream mode or something. Nah, can't say that. Right, get in the pit, you blue pig. That understeer wasn't a joke, I genuinely struggled to turn that into a bit. I hadn't noticed this channel point P. I added it with the car one. Pick a game, and I'll try and tell you something interesting about it. Assuming it's a game I have any knowledge about. A fun fact about Gran Turismo 3. Do you know what? I should know a couple actually. I really should know. Something interesting about Gran Turismo 3. What might actually be not so common knowledge? I'm pretty sure it's on this game, but I might be mistaken. I'll have to double check. I'll double check after. Well, I'll say after. Okay, I won't say that one because I'm not too sure. Oh! Yeah, give me a few and I'll think of something. My brain's dead. It's not that I don't know anything interesting, I just can't pull something on the spot right now. Because, like, tired. Top Hat knows, basically we were talking until 7 o'clock in the morning and I woke up about 7 o'clock in the morning and I tried to sleep it off until 10. It hasn't worked. Okay, fun fact about Gran Turismo 3. In pre-production versions of the game, the track selector used to have a 3D background fly through the track before you selected it in quick race. Brilliant. I don't know why it took me so long to think of something. Yeah, like Crash Team Racing, but without the. But instead of being on the bonnet of a car, it had like a target marker driving around the track on the screen. I'll get the disc in when we've done all this code. But I'll show you it because it's on the PSN. But basically, it had a picture of the track map and it had like a target marker that flew around which part of the track you were on, and at the bottom you could see it like going through the track as it undulates and overlays through the course. Obviously they only did it for like 2 tracks, which were Laguna Seca and Trial Mountain, because they're the only ones that appear on the demo, but I'm pretty sure that any like, I don't know why they cut it. I guess it's just because of placeholder. Yeah, there's a fun one for you. I'll show you it in action when we get a chance. But that will most likely be after the stream, because, well, I say after the stream. I can't lie, we'll probably do this endurance race. I'll show you the thing we'll send a car around Complex Spring, and we'll I'll show you that demo again. I'll show you. I can show you it. But yeah, I learned that in a couple of trivia pieces. But yeah, it's quite interesting actually. I think it also has a song that isn't actually used in the final game in anywhere, like at all. I'm pretty sure. Punterinos. Yeah, I like to think I have a whole bunch of fun trivia facts about a lot of games actually. But most of my game knowledge is limited to either demos that I own or games that I've played a lot. But there are some games that I do know some genuinely interesting facts about that I've not played. Well, considering this is broad daylight, they're sure. But I imagine if we were doing like special stage Route 11, we would do the same thing. Of course, like I said, I've got the game fact, which is slightly more expensive because it means I actually have to. Like, it's easier for me to tell you something about a car than it is for me to tell you about a game. Don't know why. Even though it really should be the other way around. Like, I should be able to tell you more about games than cars. Unfortunately, in the car family. So, I know a lot about them anyway. Do you know what? I forgot the car was in GT7. I completely forgot it was in GT7. Although I do know they're adding the GR, what is it, the GR Corolla's coming to GT7 if you, like, you can get it, like, August if you did the GR Cup, the GR86 Cup, but, like, everyone can get it at the end of September, but I know it's coming to the game. They still haven't added that stealth model RX Vision for everyone else yet, which is the sole reason I bought off eBay a code for that one car. That one car is the sole reason I bought the code for it, so we can get like pre-order launch edition thing at the time, so I was out of work. Well, I'll say I was out of work. I couldn't get it brand new because I didn't really have the money because my hours were all cut and shit. Yeah, that was fun. That is the sole reason I ended up buying that DLC from eBay, and it's not the only. I haven't got it yet. One thing I will say though, right, it's not the only thing I've bought off eBay strictly for like DLC. Like genuinely, I bought a code recently for Forza Horizon 5 that was an American only promo. I think it was like a $5 at the time. And I think I also got I think it was also like a Halo Infinite skin, I think I got. I bought both of them off eBay and they were both Oreo themed, but it was a US only promotion. It's like a bright white and blue visor. I'm pretty sure. Like, nothing special. It's just the skin. But I own it. It's on my Halo Infinite. I own Halo Infinite, right? And I've not played it yet. I don't know if that's like just nerves or I just haven't been interested in playing it. But I probably should root it up or something. I'm just gonna save the car the hassle. Just pick. But I own a copy of Halo Infinite and I've not played it. I've installed it and I've not played it. I also got the Steelbook copy and it's a German copy, so I'm not pissed, but it would have been nice if it still worked. I have a Mexican copy of Need for Speed Payback, so I have a Mexican copy of Need for Speed Payback, so it's not the only thing I've had that's like used for everyone. It's not that I don't mind it, it's just, is there a button or something? For me, yeah. Like I said, I use, basically, I'll let the AI drive while I do this. So I use this, I'll show you on the intermission. So I use this, but the autopilot code isn't actually on here by default. I had to manually add it myself. And then I just activate, I think all the codes that are on, there's 6 codes out, and it's all for the autopilot. Everything else is by default for all the game modes, like free run and races, series races, because series and individual races are different for it in Korea. Don't know why. Same with arcade. But I had to manually add those codes myself, and it's got to be saved onto an official PS memory card. If it's not an official one, I had to keep re-entering it every single time I wanted to use it. So that's why I load the game from the second slot, and why I save it to my second slot on my PS2, because the first one is the one that the disc has to use to boot up the thing for autopilot. And as you can imagine, with a game like Gran Turismo 3, where this bastard is fucking button sensitive and crap, where you have to keep pressing hard on it, that hurts my thumb after a while. Surprisingly, they're not that comfy, but you have to press the button fairly hard to get full throttle. But the way I hold the controller on these games now is it hurts the joint on my thumb, because my thumb is this is on the X and this is going on the brake, so I'm constantly doing that. And it's why I have it. It's just so I can keep progressing through without having to take too much of a long pause every 20 minutes or whatever it is. But some days I can hold the controller fine, and I'm perfectly fine to play for hours. But with the endurance races, no, it's just a bit too long. So that's why I have it. But it doesn't really. To be fair, in a way, yeah, it makes the game a bit easier in that I don't have to play it. But it's also not as effective as me driving. I don't know if you can tell. Good example. The AI is not as quick as I am, so it's actually better for me to drive myself. But with an endurance race with a car that's got about double the horsepower of the next best car here, I can afford to kind of chill and focus on the chat more rather than keep hardcore. If it was Torah or any league racing, my attention's more on this, with the occasional, if I've got a long straight, I have to read the chat then. But the difference is that I have triggers for that. The triggers are way comfier to drive with. And on Gran Turismo 7, the X and I think it's the X and square button are designed to be the up and down gears, which works for me. On Forza it's B and X, they're the gear buttons for me. But the acceleration, which is the thing, it's holding that button down that's the problem. Because pressing it is fine, I can press it for years and not be bothered, but holding it down to get the maximum speed out the car is why my thumb gets sore and why I have the autopilot. But like I said, it's not as quick as me driving, so it's a disadvantage, but it's for the sake of convenience, which is why I had to heavily upgrade all the cars for the professional series and shit. Because yeah, I could outdrive the AI, but unfortunately the AI can't outdrive the AI, and not very good at driving the car either. They're a bit. Yeah, we'll go with that. They're a bit slidey, especially if the car doesn't drive particularly well. 2 hours. There's no final lap total. It's 2 hours. 2 hours and then it's last lap. Basically, it's like the 24-hour or 4-hour races in GT4, or the 1-hour race at Spa if you're familiar with it on GT7, or the half-hour races in the like 550 pp, 650 pp championship shit, whatever it is. It's timed and then it's last lap. Yeah. But obviously, most other events are lap limited. This one is. So that's why I didn't go for like the Polyphony 001 or the 002. I'm not in a rush to complete the race as fast as possible. I'm waiting for a clock to time down. There's no point in me driving a really quick car when I don't need to drive a super quick car. The XJ220 is fine. Tyres are a bit shit, but it's fine. It's a bit of both, but it's doing the job that ultimately I would be doing anyway. Otherwise, I probably would have attempted this race on the Mines Evo or something. But even then, I was just like, don't think it's necessary. I just need a car that can lap the track faster than whatever the Clio can do. I think the Clio's the second fastest car in this race. So basically, it was a case of, yeah, I need to beat the Clio, and once I had a car that was better than the Clio. Don't get me wrong, it's not as rapid compared to the Clio as you think it is, but it's quick enough where the Clio doesn't really have much of a chance in terms of beating it. Because yeah, I have to pit more frequently, but I pulled out a 20-second gap every time I've got a pit, which works out about, let's think, 20 seconds over 7 laps. Works out about, what, 2 seconds a lap? That's not much different. Both MR. Yeah. There's a, I think there's two. One's a 4-wheel drive. One's 4-wheel, no, 2 are 4-wheel drive. 2 are 4-wheel drive, one's front-wheel drive. Actually, is there 2 front-wheel drive? Is the Alpha 156 front-wheel drive, or is it rear? I'm pretty sure it's rear end. I know the Coupe Turbo's front-wheel drive, so torque's here for days. The TT and the S4, the only 4-wheel drive cars here, obviously you've got the Clio that's mid-engine rear-wheel drive, you've got me that's mid-engine, so we should, I think there's 2 of each, but I'm not sure on the 156, I'm pretty sure that's front-wheel drive. The only one I'm not sure is the 156, but everything else I'm pretty sure is 2 by 2. So that's all very fun. Nice slide. Way to ruin your tires. I might have to Google what drivetrain 156 is. I forgot what the exact model is. I'm pretty sure it's a 156 GTA. Pretty sure, but I don't know. You gotta be curious. I'm checking. I'm checking. Is it the 156? Might be the 15. Can't be the 155. Because the 155 was yeah, it's a square boy. And it's not the 147. It's gotta be a 156. I'm positive it's a 156. So you can either get it in front wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. I think the one in the game's front wheel drive, but I'll have to check. So we're over halfway into this race now. We've got, what's that, 43 minutes? Got 43 minutes to burn with city car trivia or game trivia or nice fresh views. Let off that much. Ooh, 38.8 on the outlap, sounds terrible. Nice curve. I'll never forget in Gran Turismo 2 where we had to do the license test for this track, and it was actually the 156 around this track, and you had to do that double left-hander that goes around the Coliseum. That was a license test in GT2, and I can't remember what thing it was. Six skids! Man thinks he's Keiichi Tsuchiya. I mean, he's not, but he's going to pretend he is. So we just pit lap 50, so we should pit lap 56. Well, I'm going to set it back on the original course. We're going to pit lap 56. we going to set a new PB now? That 24.9 seems pretty mad to me. Oh, I can't lie. And I still don't know how I did it. Because I was like, tired me is quicker than alert me. Not sure how I feel about that fact right now. AI just by applying the brake a bit longer, AI, you actually make the corner. Like, it's not even that it's braking in the wrong spot, it's braking some shit hard. Was it this lap? Also, it's actually, I don't understand, it's really warm in this flat, right? I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's really warm in this flat, but it's actually not too bad outside. And I'm not sure how I should go about that. Dude, you've ruined the line. That Can we go for a fast lap? Probably not. Well, I think we could. Not like that. I actually think we could have set a new PB there as well. We must restore the strategy. So yeah, there you go. The AI also have a different auto drive to what we do. they get forced on an auto drive when they're in it. And then, for some reason, the game has them on a much longer auto drive when you hit exit. And I don't know if it's just to keep them out of the way or to put them on the racing line. Kinda mad. Kinda mad. Oh. Out of the way, TT. Oh. Some interesting shadow clipping on that curve. Shall we see if we can go beat that 24.9? Let's see if we can beat that 24.9. I'm feeling like a hot lap is on, you know. Good corner. Again, I'm trying to keep it out the wall so it's legitimate that time. And the curbs help the car turn really, really well, by the way. Like, the curbs on this game genuinely help the car, like, pivot way more than it's supposed to. It's kind of mad. Like, the amount of extra steering, turning. I don't know if it's just the way it handles, like, collision with the tyres on the curb. But basically, I almost think, like, when the tyre hits back on the curb, because obviously it's doing that as you go over the curb, as it hits the curb, I was like a tenth off. It's almost like it gives 100% grip back every time it bounces back down on the curb. Like, you can basically see the difference in turning. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, it's for the 100-meter circle and the 60-meter circle test, it's how you get gold. You just have to ride that curb as best you can to get it to like 10 kilometers an hour by riding, like, consistently. If you fall off the curb, you just understeer right every single time. I'll never forget that string that we got stuck on, what was it, A7? And I still remember that. Top Hat was there and he was just like, just give up, don't go for gold, and then we went and got gold. Because, you know, I ain't about that silver life. I needed my reward cars. I can't remember what the reward car is for international A license. Oh, it's the RX-8, isn't it? Not international A. National A. It's the RX-8, red. Media red. .3. Come on, I can do that. This tank circle sucks. Right, a lot. we kept out the wall. Let's go. The fact that I can lap 5 to 6 seconds a lap quicker than the AI says about how slow it actually is. It's not an advantage at all, the AI driving. It's just a convenience sake so I can rest my dog without having to pause for like a billion years. That being said, we are now into the last 30 minutes of the race. We've got 28 to go. So, if I can't wear your tyres out if they're off the road. I know, right? Oh, what are you doing? Oh, that Alpha made it so awkward, but we didn't make contact. It's okay. We got a slipstream boost from this Mamba cheese up here. It's not gone well. Oh god, no, he's completely fucked us up. Can we beat a 24? No. That Audi ruined it. That Audi ruined it. That's not the fastest I've done that, but yeah, we'll do it. I think we just about kept it out. Bonk. Blue flag, blue flag. I know, right? Unfortunately, unlike Gran Turismo 5 onwards, I don't know if they did it in 4, but I know in 5 they did. Blue flags don't apply in this game. They're too dumb. They're a bit too primitive. We've got a Clio! We've got MC Bezin racing a fucking Fiat Turbo as my rear end tries to be the Saturn V space rocket. That was probably the worst corner I've ever done in my entire life, maybe ever. And I've had some pretty bad corners in that time. Tyres are done. I'm not beating a 24 with these. Ow. Oh, great. That is the smoothest I've done that corner, honestly. Yeah, tyres are dead. They just will not turn in. I need the curbs. Oh, it's a what? Yeah, it was a 156. What the fuck was that? I think it's front wheel drive. I don't think it's a four wheel drive in this game. Would it look good? Do you know what? I might be wrong. I could well be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it was meant to be originally, but then they said no. I could well be wrong on that though. Like the roof, for some reason, does actually look like it could be removed, but I don't actually remember if it was something they ever considered before they put the car on the production. Like, look how much longer the AI's auto drive is. Like, we would get auto drive now, right? We would be back playing as the car. Look how much longer the AI's goes on. Literally on the racing line, and then it lets it go. And continues to do whatever the fuck it was doing. got MC Bez at 2.0. Look at this man. Yeah, you stay out there. Right. How long we got left? Give or take 20 minutes, right? So we've got 20 minutes to try and beat that 24.9. I think we can do it. Bear in mind, it's worth noting, this is a completely stock XJ220. There's no upgrades or anything on it. The only thing it might have, and even then, is an oil change. But this car is completely stock for this race. Chat at the moment. I vote 24.5. Well, let's see. I've got to find 4 attempts, but I'm going to have to do it on a very fresh set of times. Ultimately, it's using the curves to get the car pivoted around the corners, because it's such a long car. It doesn't really do so the line's really important. I think we've done it, you know. There you go, 24.2. Next thing you're going to be saying is go for a 24 sub. I'm like, why? Why are you doing this to me? I think a sub 24 though. Potentially, with the right circumstances. So let's see what we can do. It never tells you how you're doing compared to your best lap time. That's the sad thing. Woo! Yeah, they. Oh yeah, that 0.001 second position really don't count. We weren't far off that last lap, everything considered. Can we go sub 24? That is the question. If we go sub 24, that's it. I can't. What is that T-Rex? I fucking love it. I'll have to highlight it. Oh. So what do we do? 58, 8. What have we done this time? 59, 3. I'm not even quick. I'm gone slow. Don't think the tyres are good enough for a sub 24 right now. That was horrendous. Car did not ride that curve where I needed it. Go around that tires are going. Again. No surprise there. They're going again. I thought I was getting a bit sore. I'm gonna let the AI drive for a moment. Crossing track limits. Listen, it's not track limits. If you do that in the license test, the game doesn't tell you if you cut those curves, as long as you don't touch grass. But there's no grass on this track, which is why there's no license test around here, because it's nearly impossible to fail. Plus, it'd be a case of just abusing the shit out of the curves anyway. I mean, the AI can't do what I've done, so it's not like I've got my lap time at risk or anything. To think that I started this race and I was like, yeah, I can do a 27 or 26, and I've nearly knocked a whole second off. Still Mr. Tired Knee Coffee Man G. Oi, oi, oi. So lap 70 the AI is going to hit anyway, I'm pretty sure. As the AI decides to go discover the rest of it instead of staying in again. I also think, if I'm correct, that the road placement around this track is equivalent to real life. I'm pretty sure. They've just taken some liberties with like track placement and stuff, in the same way that they did with Tokyo Route 246. There's like, you can drive around that track. But I suppose while we're waiting for the AI to make its pit stop, what car do you think we should send around Complex String with its very, very basic AI? Remember, it's got to have rear drive. It can be MR, it can be FR, but it's got to have rear drive. It can't have full front, because I'm not ruining your an authentic XJ220 LM. Ooh, the racy boy. We've sent the road car around already, so the XJ220 will be a very interesting car. Will it outrun the JGTC? Well, will it outrun the Orica? Is probably the better question. Maybe? I don't think it will. I think it'll be quicker than the Castle Mugen, but I don't think it'll outlap the Orica, the Eureka Viper. So right, AI's making the pit stop. I'm gonna let it do the outlap as well. It can warm the tyres up for me, because, you know, I need my hands for stuff. S4. I'm pretty sure that car was in second. I'm pretty positive. It's the most basic S4 model I've ever won. But then again, that car was brand new when this game came out. That car now is 20 years old. What the flip? Has anyone actually considered how old some of these... Like, these are the cars that I associate growing up with in my time. These were new. All of these cars were new to me when I was a kid. as an adult now, they still feel new. But I think about it, and then I'm just like, nope, they're not new. They're fucking relics. They're just relics. Right, here we go, fast lap. Can we break that sub 24 barrier? Let's find out. Oh, it's nice to have grippy tyres. I'm back, been playing with friends. Cool man, welcome back. Mirage is happening. It is! And we're on a fast lap. Or trying to be. That's not the best I've done that corner. Maybe that was secretly a blessing in disguise. Oh shit, hit the inside wall. Run might not be dead yet. I think we've got another... I think we'll have another lap out of the tyres to try and go for sub 24. Assuming the car cooperates, of course. We've already gone through their best period. Go late on the brakes, commit to the corner, chuck it in. Now I think it's done. We see him up a little bit. Oof. Did 24.256. Again, I think we can do it on these tyres while they are like now, but after that I don't think we can. It's corners like this that are going to be critical to the run. Because these all set up straight, so you can't gain time back on by just having a better car. You need the exits. That's a lot better through there. Car needs an oil change. So there goes most of the performance. Okay, we are miles up. We are miles up right now. 22, 23, we did it! 23.7! Oh! Oh, that's enough for me. I don't need to drive anymore. Woo! I'm just gonna let my controller sit there and I'm gonna let fucking B-Spec Bobby do the rest of the race. Oh, I probably could, if I... GT guy reminds you he's not good. Where? Who? What? Where? Oh yeah, now I can check what this about is. Dino Dance. Is that a Twitch one? I'm assuming it's oh, there you go. It's a Twitch one. There you go. So yeah, anyone can use that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it has hit the 300km mark, which is about when these cars need an oil change. So 300 or 400 kilometers every single time. The F1 Championship, we're going to require an oil change halfway into the championship. We're going to require it by test course. We're going to need an oil change for test course. It's about 5 races in, and you need an oil change. It's ridiculous. So You know how I said we should be doing about 75 laps? I think I lied. We've got another 8 minutes. 82 laps. Go on it. Maybe 81 if we have to pit again. AI definitely can't drive like I can. Especially when there's a 7-second lap difference. Six skids! Skill issue. I know, right? So yeah, there you go. The only reason I do the AI is so I can rest my hands, because when I do sweaty shit like that. But the AI is considerably slower, so I have to compensate for that with upgrading cars and buying cars. Skill issue, man, over here. There's, oh, that's the next one. Hey, look, it's the Tiddy. Fun fact, I'm pretty sure that GT is the only car in the game that says nothing but the manufacturer on the plate. Every other car, I'm pretty sure, has the model as the plate. But again, of course, I'd have to double check that. But I'm pretty sure that is a correct thing. I mean, I like the AI sending it all wrong. By the way, guys, what do you think we will get as a prize car? Let me quickly pull up. Let me pull up the prize car this one's race. GT. Oh, there it is. GTS. Right. So the prize cars we can get for this race. Oh. Well, whatever we get is going to be a duplicate. Because the prize cars are the Delta Integrale, the Polyphony 002, the Gillet Vertigo, and the Zonda LM. Now, we've already got the Zonda LM from the Italian Avant-Garde event. We've already got the Gillet Vertigo because we won it elsewhere. And I'm pretty sure we've already got the Delta because we won it in the rally events. And the Polyphony 002 we got because we won one of the endurance races and then won the car. We won one of the endurance races and won the 002. And then we used the 002 to win the 001. So, yeah. Fuck you, game. Giving me shit car choices. Okay, no, tell a lie. The only car we do not have is the Integrale. The only car we don't have is the Integrale because the rally challenges do not award the Integrale as a prize car at any point because it's the only one, or one of the only ones you can buy. So that's the only prize car we don't have in that entire list. Sick. If we don't win it, I'm going to need to drown myself in martinis to forget about it. Not that I'm saying no to an LM, or I'll happily take another 002 as long as it's a different colour to ones we've already got. But the Vertigo and Zonda only come in one colour scheme, so I don't need to win them again. So either 002 for a different colour, or the Integrale for Rally, and the fact it's the only one we don't have. Yay. So theoretically, this next lap we're going on to should be the last lap of the race. Theoretically. Which means I've somehow survived 2 hours on about 3 hours sleep. I vote Integrale. See, that's the thing. Integrale would be, realistically, the most progressive car. Because we don't own it, and it only has one colour scheme. The 002 is also fine, just because it's the 002. You can only win them in these events. But we'll technically get 2 prize cars anyway, because we finish the endurance races, we'll get another prize car. So we technically get 2 for doing this. It's just the Integrale is the only one I don't have. But the 002 is also the 002. I'm not saying no to the 002, really. But Integrale. So preference: Integrale, Polyphony, Zonda, Gilet. Because the Gilet is a nice car and all, but it's slow as shit on this game. It's like lacking like 500 horsepower compared to what it does in GT4. It's only a 400 horsepower car. It just weighs fuck all. This is it, guys, last lap. We will have completed 79 laps of Rome in an XJ220 that looks like it got dipped by someone who got one of them like colour wraps over their car paints. It's a nice bluish purple though, it just looks like someone wrapped it. So the S4 did 71 laps and we lapped it 8 times. The Tiddy ran away from the Coupe Turbo, I think. Although they were pretty close together the entire time. They were very, very competitive together. Hey! Nice number of laps. The Tiddy did 69 laps. And the Coupe Turbo. So that means the S4 lapped him twice in 2 hours. That's once an hour. And we got the other 2 cars coming around the last corner now. You can just see it just behind the track now. One's coming down. I don't know who it is. I think it's the 156. No, it was the Clio. So the Clio did 73 laps, and then the poor 156 also 69 laps. So all the bottom 3 were on the same lap. Just the 3 in front ran away with it. Wow, so much money. If only I gave a shit. Right. Give me Integrale. Fuck. Well, we got the Zonda. It's fine. I'm not angry. It's a different colour. It's actually nicer than I think that's a better looking one than the red one, honestly. Nearly. Let's go admire our prize cars. Oh, there's one. It's very blue. obviously has the exact same specifications as the other fucking car. And the Zonda, which we already have. And where did we win the Zonda last time? It's in here somewhere. Wait, there's a C12S there. Do I have a C12 down here? No, I have a C. Did I buy that and then buy it again? Oh my fucking god, I did. And there's our other Zonda, which we've also used already. Fun. How much horsepower did I put in this? 581, that's not terrible. I mean, I might as well keep it. What's that? 651. Hold on, what was the other horsepower? We're doing a lot of scrolling right now. 651, 684. If I change the oil on that, it will go to 684. We're about to find out. I also need to change the oil on the XJ220, so we'll do that in a minute. I'm pretty sure this goes to 684. Nice glitchy Bosch logo there for a minute. $684. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Polyphony, we already know how this is going to go. 829 horsepower. We already know. Told you. And here's our red one, which we've also done a steady amount of kilometers in. That's like the budget Ferrari. This one's like if Cal Sonic ran an F1 team. Let's go sort the oil out in this car. This did 326 miles, so it did 313 kilometers in that race. The Jag. So this car will be back to normal health now. 542. Right, we voted to put the LM XJ around, didn't we? There it is. We'll save the game quickly as well. And then, what I will do is I will show you that track map thing that I mentioned in the race. And we'll actually, before we send this car around the track, what drivetrain is that damn Alpha running on? Because that was pissing me off. FF. So we had two of each. Two MRs, two FRs, two FFs. I figured it might have been the front wheel drive one and not the 4-wheel drive one because it wasn't going that quickly. For comparison though, right, it has 190 horsepower in that race. And then we had the Coupe Turbo, which is here. 219. And what was it? The Tiddy. The Audi TT, which was also in that race, finished on the same lap. Has 221. By the way, the S4 costs less and is quicker. 261 horsepower. And then where's MC Bezin? $226. So they all had about the same horsepower. It's just weight distribution, I guess. One car was just way better than the other. But in like practice, it was right. Running settings. Yeah, I think the only one that isn't is the Audi. I think that was a V8. Right, so the XJ220 has a lap time of 4 minutes 54.7 to beat, unless it's going for the Ray Brig and the Castrol, which is 5 minutes. Here we go. We've sent the road car around, we're sending the race car around, let's see what it can do. Probably better than the road car, or at least that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it can do better than the road car. Sounds exactly the same as the road car. Who would have thought? That's probably not healthy for the engine. Fun fact, this car is actually inspired by a real life racing car. That's not even a joke. This car kind of exists in real life. Not quite Gran Turismo decals everywhere, but it's really close. Six skid though. I have to admit, this car seems like it's making relatively good ground, considering it's meant to be for 14 lap time. But I guess all of the time is going to be lost in this big swingy section right now. Imagine trying to turn this thing with as long as it, like with it being as long as it is. Like, look at the length of that. Barely has any room to pivot. I miss that. I had an old tablet that supported it, and I used to make my channel. I think I probably still have one GT6, but I haven't played it for so long. I don't know if it's still working. I'm guessing so. I miss that tablet, but it doesn't work anymore. So. Very long ball. Yeah, that car just tightens on that. I'm still sad that they didn't actually properly program the AI for this track. Because it's meant to be a testing ground, right? But this is like the only legitimate way I can actually test the cars. Because it's the only way the AI drives it consistently without making stupid errors, but it's not programmed for Formula 5 cars. Every other circuit it will struggle at, because there's always one corner it can't, and it's usually the long sweeping corners it can't. Right, so it's not beat the Viper by any like margin. I don't even think it's going to beat the JGTC cars. I think it'll beat the Lister, but I don't think it hasn't. I'm going to be top 3. I don't know what I'm doing with this, by the way. So yeah, it didn't even make the top 3. It did outperform the Storm, but only barely. The road car was only 13 seconds slower, like. Quickly remove my fat noggin so you get a better view of the table. That's surprising, actually. I didn't think the JGTC cars would have that much of a close advantage to the XJ220. It's impressive, like, but more you know, I guess. Just goes to show how quick that Viper actually is. Right, I suppose we should save the game so we don't lose all of our progress. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the light on and I'm going to go get that demo disc. And I'll have to reboot my PS2, of course, so please bear with me a second. Now, you guys may remember this demo, you may not, because I've done it a couple times on stream before. But what we're here for is the playable demo of GT3. It is literally the only demo on the disc. So we'll get a very, 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 very generic, like, we don't even get like by Polyphony or Sony. It just goes straight into the game, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, there you go. That goes like the GT2 style, actually. And then, obviously, very bland Polyphony digital screen. And then, boom, straight in. I didn't realise the audio's that quiet. Right. God, look how different the menus look. There's 3 cars you can pick, and only the CTR. I'm pretty sure that is a colour that didn't get in the final game, but I could be wrong. Choose a car, guys. Which one are we going for? We've got one. Also, the game is in PS. We don't use horsepower here. We're only using PS. Pennzoil. Also, interesting fact: if you notice, the stat stuff at the bottom, the stat stuff on the bottom doesn't have like a set gauge, and it just adjusts. It just fills up that bar until it can actually. There's a cool little change for you. Anyway, racing tyres, auto, vibration. See? There you go. Unfortunately, I have to keep scrolling through the menus, otherwise it backs you out more. So you can't ever read. Have to keep spamming that. This sort of style didn't make it into the final game. And yes, it does the same for Laguna Seca. Why is it driving Laguna Seca backwards in that footage? That's weird. Why is it driving Laguna Seca back? You can't do that in the final game. It's the only track that has no reverse variance. But there's footage along the top that has it being driven backwards. And before you ask, no, it's impossible to finish a race unless you stop the timer. But what I can tell you is that if you do finish a race, the way that it displays results is it's kind of like a mix of GT3 and GT2. Also look at how hard the game is. Also no assist. Do you need me to turn the game down? I'll turn the game down. Turn it back to where it was. Which was there. Yeah, the grass doesn't do anything, the gravel doesn't do anything. The track looks pretty, like, for the actual stuff you drive on, it looks pretty complete. It looks pretty complete, but all the stuff on the outside, like the hills and shit, are not there. Also, this car's not. What the fuck? Hello? That rubber banding though. Bloody hell. No, like I said, it is impossible to finish a race unless you're like God. Like, you'll always get at most, like, here, and then it will time out. So you'll never actually get to finish the race. It just says game over and bang. That's it. Game over, bang. Also, it has the GT2 system, where it displays like all the stuff but as dials, because you can't, there's no pause menu. Also, these wheels look different. The cars look awfully reflective, don't they? A little bit like over glossy compared to the final game. But is this not cool to? This is how the game looked 3 months before it came out. Like, legitimately before it came out in the UK, this is how it looked 3 months prior. I'm pretty sure. This is when this build is dated. The wheels look a bit off, the cars look a bit glossy, but the track looks a bit incomplete. But also, it's got the old PlayStation logo. I've just noticed that. That's pretty cool. Also, it's got the GT2 HUD pretty much. Like, there's no red line on the cars or anything. It just shifts when it needs to shift. AI also seem a bit more competent. Did they buff the Viper? Because this Viper's struggling against the JTTC car, and in the final game it destroyed them. Wait, what? Did I clock that correctly? No. I've got to check that. I'm running the race again. Different car, obviously. But I want to check. I think I just clocked something there that I don't think I should have clocked. But I'm going to check it now. The game's got me curious. Optimization. We'll load up again. Just give it a minute. Unless I've broke it. Like I said, optimization. I think the game's crashed. I think. Redeemed hydrate. I haven't got a drink. Fuck's sake. Okay. We're gonna reboot console McConsole face, and I'm gonna go get a drink. Give me a sec. I got a glass of milk. The thing is, I genuinely think that's what makes I genuinely think that playing on the actual console makes the difference for the stream, because it looks more how it actually did than with all of the like emulation and stuff. Cables around there. Hi. Interesting how the game didn't reboot the menus after I finished it. But I want to check something. There is something I must check. And it involves stopping on first lap. Or we can drive the wrong way. But I'm not going to do that. Actually, it might be quicker. We need Laguna Seca. Four-wheel drive! Hey look, it's the Viper! And the Camaro! They're not comparable. Is that an RGT? No, it's a CTR. I need to check something when we go around the last corner. Because if it's not there, then it's on that corner I'll need to check. Because I know it was there in GT2, but I wonder if they did something that they shouldn't have done in this. Look at all the sponsors that are missing on the outside in the hills. That's a different sponsor up there in that final. Notice the old PlayStation logo there as well. If they have PlayStation 2. Right, I gotta check something out. Obviously AI rubber banding to shit. So the border's there. Now I wanna check, it's the yellow truck. Oh my god. Hey yo, when was Can you guys see? I don't know if you guys can see this. On the yellow truck. There's another one here. It's exactly the same. Is that a tobacco logo I see on that truck? I thought I wasn't going mad. I actually thought it said Buzzard Hornets, so I was just like, wait, no, hold on. Buzzard Hornets is a bit longer than that. Holy shit. That is very clearly a Benson and Hedges logo. That's not even trying to hide. Oh my god, look at the AI rubber banding. Look how slow they're going. That's comical. What the fuck? Also the jazzy intro. So we got an Esprit 350 Sport. Got a There's actually no way, by the way, to change the... Oh, there you go. You can either have the camera like that, or you can have it like that with no information on it. Awfully rubber bandy of you, isn't it? I'm doing 192. There's no way that's 180. I'm doing 200 and you're keeping with me. This speedo's lying. You're hiding your rubber banding. How dare you? That is lies, crime, whatever you want to fucking call it. Ignore my shit driving from it. But you can't really see it here. But there's a salvage truck in the background. Look, Benson and that is. I'm not misreading that. That's 100% says Benson and Hedges. They could be insane. I actually can't remember if in the final game it says that or not. I can't remember in the final game if it says that. I'd have to check. Maybe we'll check on part 34. Obviously, every time I click exit on the thing, it crashes. Oh, the thing is, I already knew this. I already knew that those trucks were F1 team trucks. I already knew that they were there, but I didn't remember if it said Buzz and Hornets on the final game or Benson and Hedges. If it says that on the final game, that is not a 3+. It should be 18 or banned, one of the two. But I think with that, it's a good place to end the stream, I guess. Well, be on edge. I know, right? Yeah, that's been fun, guys. So we've completed the endurance now, which just leaves all the professional league shit, which means we're going to be taking forever on those. Woohoo. Hope maybe tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. Oh, Dino Dance is animated on this Twitch thing. Okay, that's why. Sick. Yeah. More you know, I guess. Thanks for joining, guys. So yeah, I guess that'll be it for now. Catch you all in the next one. Like I said, it might be tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm streaming. I never do. You guys should know by now. I never plan streams in advance. I never know what I'm playing until I actually boot up a console and say I'm streaming it. That is literally how my streams go. Oh, actually, before I end it, this is what that very case. It's an official PlayStation magazine. Well, OPS2M build, and that is the only playable game on it. There is a trailer that involves the original version of Feeders Just Today, which they didn't use in the final game, that also featured the Lamborghini Diablo that we never got. So, the more you know, I guess. Yeah, it also had rolling. It had B-roll for Sky Odyssey, Madden NFL 2001, the F1 Championship Season 2000, Theme Park World, which I own on PS1, and Knockout Kings 2001. Fully playable. I mean, to be fair, with Action Replay, you probably could be cheeky. One thing I do want to mention, guys, and one thing that I am probably going to explore with you, I have currently got my eyes set on a Most Wanted 05 demo, like before the game came out, and maybe that would be worth exploring before some point. I'm gonna probably wait until payday to see if I can still get it, but that's something I'm looking at. I would get more Gran Turismo demos, but I can't tell you, they are so expensive. Like legitimately, the Gran Turismo demo shit is ridiculously expensive. What I might do, let me see if I can pull up some eBay listings, if there is any. eBay. Let's have a look. I know that this camera's shit. I need a better one. Hey, £90 for a fucking game with one car in it. The fucking one series. New favorite emote. I'm glad you love it. It's not even mine. It's Twitch's. Um. Uh. There's nothing. There's nothing really else on there. There's that, which is 90. Um. Maybe. Maybe at some point I'll have to try and 89. Yeah. Uh. I might look at picking that up as well because it's an OPSM disc. It's only like £8 or well £6 plus £2.5 postage. Bastard. So maybe we can explore that together. I'd have to put it in my PS3 to play it, but I have seen some Gran Turismo promo stuff go for like silly money. Um, yeah. I don't even know what platform this is for, but I can only assume it's really recent. 349. It doesn't actually say. It says for the PS1. Really? It actually is. It actually is for the PS1 because that's the back of it. It's not clear. It's black. So that is a PS1. Did they? So they released that to mark the production of 100 million PlayStation 1 discs. It's £350. I get it. Yeah. One more thing before you go. One more thing before you go. Who wants to see the Gran Turismo 5 press kit? Oh, you do? Sick. £300. Can you see why I can't afford this shit yet? As much as I would love to preserve and show it you guys, I would like to get this sort of shit so I can explore it and share it with you guys. But I don't have this sort of money in my job at the minute. So like any like free Twitch subs or anything like that go a really, really, really long way. Who wants to see an official Gran Turismo 2 pre-release promo shirt from the 1990s? It's an XL. It's £180. Why? Look, okay. I don't have a problem. I just like my Gran Turismo, but I don't know if I like it enough to spend this sort of money on it. Oh fuck me! What the hell? What is it? What? So they partnered with Tissot to release a Gran Turismo 5 prize limited edition. It comes with $1,000 for what is basically a watch. And this is sort of shit you can find on eBay just sitting around. Oh, there's a promo disc of Tokyo to Geneva. What the flip? £45. Uh, uh, uh. Who wants a Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec promotional display box from America? It's $500 for a fucking box. Wait. Oh, no, that's not it. I thought that was something else there. You can't trick me that easily. GT Sport press kit. Um, there are a few like promo disc things which are pretty cool. Oh, there's a couple of cool lanyards there. You can get all sorts of crazy shit on the internet, can't you? That's mad. Some of the shit you can get on eBay. If you have a lot of money, which I don't. I do not have a lot of money right now. As much as I'd love to. What else is there? That's about it for now. So yeah, it's not like the world of like I can afford relatively cheap stuff, but like the actual decent rare, nah, I can't. I can't. Not with my current situation. Maybe one day, if this all takes off, support from you guys, we'll preserve Gran Turismo together. You can buy things like Gran Turismo Test Drive from Japan, but that's also like £400. So what do I know? I'd love to own it all, but money. Right, I should go. Thanks for that little trip down memory lane and making me cry about how much rare shit is. See you in the next one. Bye.